British cities becoming unaffordable black spots for first-time buyers, with property prices rising 360% in 20 years. Only 9% of homes considered affordable in Brighton. Prices across England and Wales have risen by 306% since 1995. First-time buyers have better chance of snapping up a Southampton home. A string of cities across England and Wales are rapidly becoming unaffordable black spots for first-time buyers, according to new research. In Brighton, property prices have increased by 463% in the last 20 years, leaving only 9% of homes in the coastal city in the affordable category, compared to 100% in 1995. Across England and Wales, the average cost of a home has risen by around 306% since 1995, with a typical property selling for 5.51 times more than the average first-time buyer's annual pay packet, the Post Office Money Mortgages said. Increasingly affordable. Cities across England and Wales are becoming unaffordable for first-time buyers, pictured at Brighton, London, Newcastle and Cardiff. While 90% of homes fell into the affordable category in Cardiff in 1995, this figure has now dropped to 48%. In Bristol, only 56% of the properties now fall in the affordable category, compared to 95% in 1995. Percentages of affordable homes in the UK cities: 1995 versus 2015. Birmingham in 1995 96% and 2015 82%. Brighton from 100% in 95 to 9% in 2015. Bristol from 95% to 50%, 56%. Cardiff from 90% to 48%. Leeds 91% to 68%. Liverpool 97% to 87%. London 81% to 41%, Manchester 95% to 86%, Newcastle 93% to 76%, Norwich 100% to 93%, Nottingham 100% to 89%, Plymouth 100% to 84%, Sheffield 97% to 80%, Southampton 100% to 94%. Source: Post Office Money Mortgages. In its study, Post Office used sales data from last year, calculated average house prices in postcode areas across Britain's major cities. It also looked at the average salaries of first-time buyers in these cities. If the average house price in a particular area was more than 4.5 times the average first-time buyer income, there it was deemed unaffordable. Across London, 85% of properties fell into the affordable category in 1995. According to the study, 41% of areas in London still fall into this category, a statistic that will come as a shock to hard-pressed first-time buyers struggling to get on the property ladder in the capital. John Mulcook, head of mortgages at Post Office Money, said, "These figures highlight the challenges facing today's first-time buyers. Cities such as Brighton are becoming unaffordable black spots for those looking to get on the ladder, with average property prices far beyond the typical budget. The London property market has always been more challenging for new buyers to break into, which is why many instead turn to surrounding areas within a commutable distance, which in turn are becoming increasingly unaffordable." Colourful but costly, average house prices in Brighton have increased by 463% since 1995. Along the coast, Southampton was found to be one of the more affordable spots for first-time buyers, with properties there costing an average of £183,443, the Post Office said. With ever-increasing numbers priced out of cities they want to live in, it is unsurprising that 87% of the people who bought their first home in the last year said they were forced to lower their expectations to get on the ladder, compared with less than 3% in 1995. Nearly a quarter of first-time buyers within the past The year moved further away from local transport links than they had planned, while a fifth sacrificed living close to good schools. The report said the demands on properties themselves are also challenging, with gardens becoming less of a must-have. In 1995, 41% of the people who made it on the property ladder said a garden was essential, compared to 13% in the last year. Official data published by Land Registry on Thursday said UK property prices increased by 6.7% to an average of £189,901 in the past year. In Leeds, 68% of homes fell into the affordable category, compared to 91% in 1995.